Me Stan. Stan wants love, but now Stan hate. Gorilla kill Stan woman. Stan now fight gorilla.
One of our favorite Canadian snowboarders, Sweet Louif, is Adidas' newest acquisition to what is quickly becoming snowboarding's dream team. Now, one of the great things about these Adidas videos is that should any one of the riders all of a sudden suffer amnesia, all they will have to do is go on the internet, and within 15 minutes, they will be able to remember everything that has happened to them in their entire life. And, you know, with the commonality of head injuries in snowboarding, maybe the makers of this film had that in mind. One of the other funny things I find about this video is the titles that are given under people's names, which are written obviously for people who have no idea what's going on in snowboarding at all. Like Adidas' CEO, perhaps. For example, Mikey LeBlanc's title says former professional snowboarder. Boring! Mikey LeBlanc's title should say something to the effect of, I don't know. Little ginger leprechaun famous for freaking out when he doesn't land a trick and doing more bomb drops than the Bush administration. I'm just spitballing here, but you know. I'd also like to give a shout out to that dude that was creeping in the pink pants. And to continue the discussion of things that are completely ridiculous, Pat Bridges actually calls Louif a gibber's gibber.
Louif is the gibber's gibber.
Thank you, Pat Bridges, for never making me hate the word gibber more in my entire life. That will not, however, prevent me from making this small clip.
The gibber's gibber, 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 the gibber's gibber.
He's a real gibber's gibber. I saw this guy in an edit had gotten a tattoo of a Burton Cartel high back on his ankle. Now either this is some sort of secret snowboard gang drug cartel affiliation tattoo, or it's a reasonably creative take on a snowboarding themed tattoo. Now my only fear is this. What if this catches on as a trend? What started out as something sort of original will turn into little Jimmy coming home from college with a GoPro tattooed on his forehead. Don't be a hero, Jimmy. Shorts and Shades is a classic snowboard edit filmed at Mount Bachelor where Trey Squad has convinced a large number of people to go snowboarding in shorts and sunglasses for the last weekend. Now this video is like 15 minutes long.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So here is my video breakdown. The video starts with local celebrity Jacques, who tells us we are here at Shorts and Shades. I point out Jacques because he almost allows us to forget that the opening trick in this video is done by a skier, and not even a time where a skier eats shit, as shown perfectly a couple seconds later. Now, let's really go in here. Crazy shirtless Chunderline. Trey Squad apparently discovers the coon boy of skiing because this dude can't land anything. Epic Shaun White intro with Gus. Classic example of when trying to be funny goes horribly wrong. Max Worthington finger flip acid drop into the bottom of the pipe, completely ridiculous. This dude with probably the best tripod landing I've ever seen. Blue shorts and red coat land like 100 tricks. Throw in a couple more hilarious falls. Gus Worthington does a 50-50 and then unstraps his front foot, does a back one out. It's completely ridiculous. Max Worthington steals the pole for the jump while he's going off it. How am I gonna keep counting? At 16:25, we see one of the closest calls ever. At 19 minutes, an important moment happens where a skier realizes the error of his skiing ways, undoes his skis, and just asks for forgiveness in an Amazing Grace type scenario. And then right after that, we wrap it up with, wait, the end was just a summary of the whole video anyway? So I just sat here and did all this and I took my shoes off for, oh, you mother. Some people say that in snowboarding, the trick nollie doesn't exist. And I would say, technically, I agree, but at that point, then we should probably change the name ollie too. God damn it, BMX, for already taking the term bunny hop. Anyways, if nollies do exist, then Ryan Tarbell's nollie in the ender was completely ridiculous and perhaps one of the best I've ever seen. But if nollies don't exist in snowboarding, then man, kinda weird to end your part with a bunny hop, you know what I'm saying? It's a new Mtn Dew Baja Blast ad that I find to be completely offensive to snowboarding. Now the plot line is something like this. They're hijacking the Mountain Dew for whatever fucking reason. Probably because the contents of the Mountain Dew are actually the contents you need for a nuclear bomb. We got Dale Earnhardt Jr. driving a car, doing what he's famous for in this badass blacked out car. We got P-Rod skating around through lasers and shit, doing what he's famous for, skateboarding. And then we have Danny Davis, or the Iceman. And his job is to run to the fucking refrigerator? What the Danny? Did you even go in there and try and negotiate that? Two people are cheersing Mountain Dews at the end there. I bet you weren't even one of them, huh? P-Rod and Dale are just like, Danny Davis. He didn't do shit for this ad. He didn't even have to snowboard. He had to open the refrigerator. Him. When you showed up at this meeting, you should have been like, no, you know what? I'm gonna swoop through on my snowboard, just avoid a fucking shark with a laser beam on its head. Grab the Mountain Dew, think I made it, but I didn't. Do back 270 over a unicorn that's shooting out toxic waste from its butt. Only to land to find out that there's a whole mess of explosions.